Okay, so I wanted to give you some examples of how to find the LCD. And what we did last year is we just kind of looked at the denominators and we listed their factors. So because this is 5 times x, we just put, to find our LCD, we just kind of listed. We have a factor of 5, a factor of x. Here we have a factor of 5 again, but we've already listed that, so we don't have to copy it again. And then we have another factor of x minus 4. So that means our LCD is going to be 5x times x minus 4. So when we're looking at, well, how do I change this denominator so that it's 5, I'm going to put it here, 5x times x minus 4. Well, I say, okay, I already have 5x. I just need the additional factor that's missing. So I'm going to multiply numerator and denominator by x minus 4. All right, so it was this. And now I'm going to multiply numerator by x minus 4, denominator by x minus 4, because that's the piece, or that's the factor in the LCD that it's missing down here. And then I'll do the same thing with the other fraction, 12, and then 5x minus 4. It already has a 5, it already has an x minus 4. It's missing this x, this factor of x. So I'm just going to multiply numerator and denominator by x. Right? And then, of course, we multiply everything out. So I'll get x squared minus 8x plus 16 on the numerator. My denominator is 5x times x minus 4 for the entire piece. So I could actually just write it all as 1. So multiplying this out, I get this polynomial. And then multiplying these two guys, I just get 12x. So that when I look here, I can combine like terms, but I basically have my answer already, right? So I have x squared. Negative 8 and positive 12 give me positive 4x, and then plus 16 over my LCD. If I could factor more, like let's say this numerator factored down a little bit more, you can try like X method, but that number 16 is so large that I'm not going to find anything that multiplies to positive 16 but adds up to 4. But if it were something that looked possible, you could try it with X method because you may be able to cancel out more factors, but since this is prime, we'll just leave it like that. All right, and then I wanted to show one more. So if that's good and that's kind of rejogged your memory, you can stop the video there. Here is another example where we have a polynomial here, right? A trinomial, and then we have just a binomial. Anytime I have a trinomial that's not already factored, I have to factor it. Like the example above, things were already kind of factored for us, but I'm going to factor this denominator, and it becomes, with X method or box method, however you want to try it, x plus 1 times x plus 4, right? Because 4 and 1 multiply to 4, and they also add to 5. So then I do my LCD and say, okay, I need a factor of x minus plus 1. I need a factor of x plus 4. This has a factor of x plus 4, and that's it, but I already wrote that down, so I don't need to do anything new. So my LCD is actually x plus 1 times x plus 4. So when I look at my original equation, I say, okay, what is the denominator missing? This guy's not missing any. It has both factors. So I'm just going to rewrite it as x squared minus 5 over my LCD, x plus 1, x plus 4. And it's safe just to keep it in the factored form, just in case something will cancel out. Then I already have things factored, and I can quickly see what cancels. And then for this guy, if I look at the denominator, it's missing x plus 1, right? It has the x plus 4. It's missing x plus 1. So I'm just going to multiply numerator and denominator by x plus 1. That way, my LCD is here. It's already written. And my numerator is just minus x plus 1 times x plus 1. So that becomes x squared plus 2x plus 1. Okay, so that's to get our LCD. And just like the one before, simplify, combine like terms. I actually have x squared minus x squared, so those will cancel out. I have negative 5 minus a 1, so those will kind of combine. So I'm just going to write it out. X squared minus 5 minus x squared minus 2x minus 1 all over my LCD. And then now I can start canceling things. Negative 5, negative 1 make negative 6. So I'll put negative 2x minus 6 over my LCD. And again, you can factor the numerator, right? This one actually, the negative 2 will come out and factor, but it's not going to give me x plus 1 or x plus 4, so I'm not going to worry about it. It would be like x plus 3, and that's not going to cancel with anything, so we can leave it just like this. All right, I hope that helps. If not, like I said, you can come 3:10 to 5, if you want me to kind of do it live with you, or just email and I can give another example, especially if you have a specific example, I can give that as well. All right, I hope this helps.